This is one of my favorite segments that we do. I'm very excited that we get to have it back on once again on the air this year. Joining us, he doesn't need a big, long introduction from me. He can tell you exactly who he is. Joining us from the St. Paul Allen Church of Seahawks Positivity, Reverend Moses. Reverend, how are you?
The Self-Appointed Reverend Moses of the St. Paul Allen Church of Seahawks Positivity. How are you, gentlemen, this evening?
Oh, so glad.
It's nice to hear him.
That is football season, and so glad to hear your voice, Reverend. We are ready for another football season. Now, I want to say before you pop on, I understand you told me earlier you were hoping you were able to come on, but that you've got like tornadoes out there?
Yes, we've had a little bit of inclement weather in the area, but I had Cleolanda went up on the church roof with a golf club, swinging it around, yelling at the clouds, and I think they listened. So I think we're in good shape right now.
Now, Cleolanda Hawk, you're church organist, of course, and
yes.
And now for those who are brand new to 12th Man Mania, presented by Geico, maybe you can explain even better than I can, why you come on and what it is that you like to do, and then we'll get into kind of your sermon.
Oh, absolutely. What I like to do is spread the good word of Seahawk positivity throughout the land, and especially on the weekend when the Seahawks are playing. We like to go out there and reach out to the congregation through the airwaves and the graces of your show. And with my help of my wonderful church organist, Cleolanda Hawk, we like to go out there and really get out into the people and get the Seahawk positivity going for the show, for the game this weekend. So that's kind of what we do.
Well, I'm very much looking forward to it, Reverend, and it's been far too long since we've had Seahawks football to talk about with the Seahawks Positivity. So let's hear what you have to say, your sermon for week 1 of the Seahawks season against the Dolphins.
Well, thank you so much, my friend. It is so wonderful to once again grace these airwaves with Seahawk Positivity, and I am joined once again by my church organist. She is the wind beneath my wings, and she's the soul injection into your bodies. Please welcome back with open arms our own Cleolanda Hawk. Cleolanda, honey, you go do that you do like no other do. That's right. All right, there she goes. She's here playing, beating on a piano like it, owing her money. That's right. All right, honey. It's a possession of happiness. Okay, honey, you go ahead and take a break. Honey, take a break, honey. Hey, honey, clear on. There you go. Thank you, dear. Now,
out of control like always. My goodness.
She's 85 years old. What can you say? Go take a break. Don't hurt yourself, dear. Now, she's spunky as ever, and she did want me to share once again that she is in a new band. I know we had troubles last year.
Last year was an issue. She couldn't keep a band.
She couldn't keep a band, and she's got a new band. They're called Little Romo and the Back Braces. I don't know if this band is going to last or not. They'll be playing at the Bruised Apple Inn, which is just outside of town, where little Tony Walker found Jesus in the dumpster last Thanksgiving. You remember that story?
I think
anyway,
so.
Her band's mix of funk, soul, bluegrass, and thrash metal is quite a sight to behold and a sound you'll never forget. Especially their speed metal cover of Endless Love, which I still get nightmares, but I digress. Friends, I am so glad to be once again joining you on the airwaves today as we continue to bask within the true power that will shine ever brighter and brighter. And we know that this one glow will guide us to the promised land. And reading from the book of the 2016 NFL season, chapter 1, verses 3 to 12, for as we begin anew, there shall be many obstacles to face on the way to the promised land, many new challenges to be met. So as the season does begin, we find those porpoises from the land of oranges. They do then attempt to thwart us from our destiny. But Seahawk Positivity is strong, and together we will rise up and send those fish back to Florida, fried and defeated. Yes, and Flipper shall find no glory on this day. For it is those who stand proudly in the glow of Seahawk Positivity that shall rise to great heights. Yes, this is truly the word, my brethren. They shall not thwart us from our destiny. Can you feel the power and strength of Seahawk Positivity as it rises from us all? Can you feel it? Can you feel it, Matt?
I feel it.
Can you feel it, Justin?
He's on the phone, but he feels it too. I can tell. He's answering a phone call.
He's busy. He hasn't felt anything since he got married. I understand.
Well,
that's okay. listen, I want you to lift those hands. Lift those hands up. If you're listening right now at home, lift those hands up in the air. Feel the power of Seahawk Positivity. Go on. And as always, if you're driving down the road, please don't be silly. Keep those hands where they are. We want you around for a while. Now, if your hands are up high and you believe in the power of Seahawk Positivity, let's hear it. I'm in, not too loud.
I'm in.
Yes, and if you believe in the power to give our defense the ability to make Ryan Tannehill chuck and duck and fear this Sunday, let's hear it. I'm in, nice and loud.
I'm in.
Yes, if you believe in the power to give our offense the ability to run over the Dolphins like some tuna boats out on the fishing bench, let's hear it. I'm in, nice and loud.
I'm in.
Yes, that's the power, my brethren. Now, put down those hands, and if you haven't bathed recently, apologize to your neighbor and go buy some deodorant. It's the Dolphins, my brethren. They haven't been relative in the NFL since Don Shula. I mean, Dolphins. What are Dolphins? They're the ocean's equivalent to Kardashians is what they are. Let's say, look at me. I could do tricks. I'm cute, blah, 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 blah. Look, we're not impressed, Flipper, all right? And Ryan Tannehill, that's not the name for a quarterback. That's a name for a really bad real estate agent. You know that. And football in Miami, just that itself is ridiculous. I mean, the only thing Miami has going for it is cheap Cuban cigars and a wild nightlife. Ask Tony Montana. He knows. Well, you probably can't ask him now, but apparently you can say hello to his little friend later. I don't know what that means. But anyway, friends, we are loud and proud, and rise and be heard. It's a new season, a new exciting possibilities. Destiny is upon us, my brethren. There are many tasks to face on our way to destiny, and we face those tasks in the confidence, in the glory, in the name of Seahawk Positivity. Clearline, get on those keys and play us out like a champion, honey. Atta girl. This has been your self-appointed Reverend Moses of the St. Paul Allen Church of Seahawk Positivity. Go forth and spread the good word of Seahawk Positivity. Praise Larkin, praise Cortez, praise Walter Jones, go Hawks, and give to the King.
Reverend Moses, so good to have him back on the airways. His sermons, quite honestly, are one of my favorite parts of doing this show. It's just a lot of fun to hear from him, hear from Cleolanda Hawk, and he's been a staple of 12th Man Mania since it started.